Attention all urban achievers and nihilists. WMNF is hosting a bowling party, rolling with the dudes and dudettes. Join us at Pin Chasers on Armenia Avenue in Tampa on August 18th starting at 1 p.m. for 2 hours of cyber bowling in the dark. Throw on your best bathrobe or regular streetwear as teams of 5 compete for prizes. This is not NAMM. This is bowling. There are rules. But you don't have to be a professional to come have fun. Sign up as a team for $200 or as an individual, dude or dudette, for $45. Your entry fee supports independent radio, gives you playtime with your community radio family, and bowling shoes to use. No flip-flops allowed, dude. For more information, go to WMNF.org/events and click on Rolling with the Dudes and Dudettes. The party is now in your hands, dude.
One of the most important precautions you can take during hurricane season is to protect your home. Whether you live in an evacuation zone or not, a good way to keep your belongings safe is having protected coverings on windows, doors, and garage doors. For other important information about hurricane preparedness, visit WMNF.org.
Live Music Showcase here on 88.5 WMNF Tampa. I'm your host, Ken Apperson. We are live in studio today for another very special In the Round episode. In the Round is where a group of musicians, a group of songwriters come on the show and they trade songs and they tell stories and they give you a little bit of an insight into the process of songwriting, into their own creative processes, and into who they are as artists. Today on the show, we have Sarah Mae Gunn and Laura Lanero. How you guys doing?
Doing good.
Doing well.
Yeah?
Happy to be here.
Yes.
I'm super happy to have you both in here. Truth be told, you both have kind of been on my radar for a little while now, and I'm just really happy that this episode worked out the way that it has. So I think to kick it off, I already pulled a name out of the hat that doesn't exist, that's inside of my brain. Sarah, you're going to go first.
Yeah.
All right?
Sure.
So what's your first song, Sarah?
So I just wrote this song about 3 months ago. Me and my husband were kind of finding ourselves scheduling that free time, you know, and scheduling that family time with our 2 teens. And it was getting really difficult to manage that, even though we were putting it on the schedule. And every time we had a chance, we just wanted to stay there.
Yeah. Yeah.
And not, not take it for granted.
Yeah.
So this song is called Leave Me Lost, and I really wrote it watching my husband not being able to have time. You know, he carries that burden that a lot of hardworking blue-collar men carry, and I wanted to give him something in return, so that's what I wrote it for.
I love it. Take it away.
Yeah. Stoned, bind me to the river and break away. Paid my cost, claim my throne. I'm what it's given to take away. Take me away, I'm the water. Wash me to stay. Come home again. Better than today, take me away. I'm the sunrise, fog in the field, a catfish on a line, a front porch and a beer, take me away. Make my mind, make my eyes, take a memory and let it play. I paid my time, claim what's mine, and I'm what it's given to take away. Take me away. I'm the water and wash me to stay. Come home again, better than today. Take me away. I'm the sunrise, fog in the fields, a catfish on a line, a front porch and a beer. Take me away. Leave me lost, leave me stoned, bind me to the river and break away.
Sarah Mae Gunn here on Live Music Showcase. As a guy, I appreciate that song.
I'm glad you do.
It's nice. It's nice to hear the support. That's nice. That's beautiful. I love it. So, Laura, what does that song mean to you?
Well, definitely relatable with both of us having such hardworking husbands. And it was hard to hold back a tear on that one, actually. I feel like I need to write my husband a song.
Yeah.
Your husband's listening and is like, where's mine?
Exactly.
Well, that's the beauty of being a songwriter. You can create it out of thin air.
Exactly.
I love that.
That was beautiful.
So what's the song you're going to start?
So I'll kick off my set with Rainbows, my latest fully produced single.
I like this song.
I wrote this song back in 2020 when I got sent home from work, and everybody seemed so fearful. It was a crazy time, but this is a song of hope, and I kind of was joyful getting sent home to spend more time with my kids and just kind of needed a break from work anyway. And this song just kind of came out one day, and it's called Rainbows, and it's a song of hope.
Take it away.
Rainbows come out every once in a while, and I can't help it. I just can't stop my smiling face when I think there is hope for today. Raindrops may fall, but I count them all joy, because I know the sun who reflects them all, the one turning it around. Rainbows come out every once in a while, and I can't help it. I just can't stop my smiling face when I think there is hope for today. Dark days will be gone, I say, no flood can fill my head again, because all your promises are yes and amen. Rainbows come out every once in a while, and I can't help it. I just can't stop my smiling face when I think there is hope for today. Ooh, when I think there is hope for today. When I think there's hope for today, it gets difficult to lose my faith. So I'm gonna think on only those things that are pure and lovely and true. Ooh, dreams really do come true. Ooh, dreams really do come true. Rainbows come out every once in a while. anyway.
Laura Lanero here on Live Music Showcase, a special In the Round episode where we bring a couple of songwriters onto the show and have them play their music and share some stories. And I mean, that was such a unique, almost like a different dimension of time, that time period for creatives, you know, when we had simultaneously, we had nothing but time on our hands. And at the same time, we're in this, like, a lot of people were in this, like, deep state of, like, panic of what's going to happen? What's going to happen to music? What's going to happen to the music community and the way that people consume and enjoy music? I remember as a musician, you know, at one point being afraid that the ability to perform for live audiences was going to, like, go away, you know, forever. Mm-hmm. And thankfully, that didn't happen. Luckily, that didn't happen. And one of the best things that came out of that time is great songwriting, great works of art came out of it. So that's beautiful.
And a lot of people learning to play on social media and getting better at their sound on air.
Yeah.
Live.
Most definitely. I mean, there's no better practice for performing in a live environment than being in a live streaming situation, just because you don't have the benefit of having the audience directly in front of you to get that feedback, to get that, you know, transference of like energy back and forth. Sure. But we do have a live stream going on right now on Facebook and on YouTube. For all of you who are listening right now and you want to see what's going on here in the studio, you can go to Facebook or to YouTube to watch the live stream right now. On Facebook, it's WMNF's Live Music Showcase. Follow the page to get notifications every time we go live every week at 2 p.m. And on YouTube, just search WMNF Community Radio and you will find us. For both of them, hit subscribe, hit follow, and that way you can get notified every time we go live, which is happening right now. And we do have some people in the comments already. We have some wonderful people. Let's see. Robert says, you're sounding great. Elizabeth says, love rainbows.
Oh, thank you.
So,
Elizabeth.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
we're going great. Okay, Sarah, it's back to you.
It is.
How do you feel about rainbows?
I love it. I love it. I told Laura that I'm actually practicing the whistle so that when we do our songwriter circle and, you know, just collabing together, I can chime in. So.
Yes, I usually invite the crowd to whistle with me because I am still practicing.
So how does that end up sounding good?
No,
I was going to say with the whole crowd.
It's fun, yeah. I've learned to whistle to the side because blowing the air into the mic.
The mic. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's like playing a flute.
Yeah.
Her whistle sounds great. The crowd, though, they can't keep up.
That's, you know, I think one of the best things about like getting a group of people to like, you know, sing the words or whatever, they don't all have to be on key exactly. You get the gist of it.
Yeah.
And it ends up being fun. Yes. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's super cool. All right, Sarah, your turn.
Okay. The next one I'm going to do is turning out to be a favorite of a lot of people's. It's called Wildfire. And I could preface it, but it speaks for itself. So that's what I'm going to leave it
All
at.
right, take it away.
Tasted lightning on your lips, your gasoline and I'm cigarettes. I was burning right through my dress, felt a flame I can't forget. You left me like a wildfire, like the moon in a mason jar, wishing I could get a little higher. You left me strung out on your heart. It ain't been easy. Tell me if you need me, that you're addicted to. You left me like a wildfire, and I'll burn for you. I ain't aiming to escape. You're kerosene and I'm an open flame. left me like a wildfire, like the moon in a mason jar, wishing I could get a little high. You left me strung out on your heart, and it ain't been easy. Tell me if you need me, that you're addicted to. You left me like a wildfire, and I'll burn for you. Caught that moon in a mason jar, and that burning left a scar. Feel the highs of a hollow heart, just a taste, and there you are. You left me like a wildfire, like the moon in a mason jar, wishing I could get a little high. Left me strung out on your heart, and it ain't been easy. Tell me if you need me, that you're addicted to. You left me like a wildfire, and I'll burn for you.
Live music showcase here on 88.5. We're in studio with Sarah Mae Gunn and Laura Linero doing an In the Round episode. I like that song a lot.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate it.
I'm seeing like Yellowstone in my head.
Yes. Well, you know.
The show, you know? Mm-hmm. Yeah, like Rip is the like bad boy character, and then his wife. Yeah, the Big West.
There you go.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Yeah, it's good.
Thank you.
I like it.
I appreciate it.
What inspired that song?
Moonshine. Can I say that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. That's exciting.
And you know, the other thing.
The other thing. What's what?
Well, you know, what happens when you drink moonshine with somebody you love.
That's fair. Okay, gotcha. Fair point. So, all right.
That's what inspired it.
I think that's great.
Yeah.
That it was such a positive experience that it inspired you to write a song about it.
Yeah.
That's good.
Me too.
That's how it should be every time, guys.
Yeah.
Just saying. Yeah. So you're both your friends. Obviously, you know each other. You know, you didn't just meet here at the studio. How long have you guys known each other?
Is it pushing a year?
About a year ago,
Yeah.
Sarah, you reached out to me on Instagram.
I did. So I just really wanted to write with Laura after hearing, what is the name of that song?
Broken Record?
No, you haven't done it in a really long time. And it was based off of a poem. We'll remember later.
The Raven. No, I'm just
If Your Smile Was a Rhythm.
That's it. That's it.
Haven't played that in a while.
You haven't, I've noticed. But I just really was inspired to want to write with you. And so I reached out and we met up and just kind of been supporting each other ever since.
What do you like about collaborative songwriting?
I love everything about collaborative songwriting. It challenges me and makes me kind of step out of my comfort zone. So that, I mean, I could go on and on. Really, I love everything about it.
Yeah. So like give me an example of like a time when you were collaboratively writing with someone and you felt stretched, like you felt like you were exiting your comfort zone. Because in the moment, that feeling can sometimes feel like this is not a good thing to do. When in reality, it's just something that's new and uncomfortable, and it's not a bad thing. It's just something you hadn't considered. To me, that's one of the best parts about collaboration.
Yeah. I guess I've experienced a bit of professional songwriting, writing with people who have never written anything before, and for them to come in and kind of not even know how to arrange a song.
Sure.
But also make sure that I'm helping them write their song and not my song. So keeping those two things in mind at the same time can be really challenging.
That's challenging.
And so I've had that happen a lot of times.
Ooh, I love that. I'm going to dig into that for just a quick second.
Okay.
Because I write as well, and I collaboratively write as well. And just like you, my favorite thing about it is it causes me to go, ooh, I don't know if I like this so much, but it's a good thing. It's a good discomfort. Mm-hmm. It's like stretching in yoga. You feel beat up at the end of it. But,
it really is.
Yeah.
It really is.
Mm-hmm. But so to your point, when you get to a point of effort and time spent in the creative process with another person too, especially if they're coming in, they're like, I'm writing a song, and you're like, I'm helping you write your song. Where's the line between when it's their song and when it's collaboratively yours and their song because of your own emotional investment into it? Because you kind of have to like be emotionally vulnerable during the process. You can't compartmentalize that to be as effective, right?
Well, I don't think I can't really pinpoint a moment.
Yeah.
For me, that's a really great question. So for me, I guess in that situation, it's always going to be a part of me, no matter what. So, but in truth, the way that I write with other people in that setting, like if I'm just collaborating with a friend, then obviously it's both of our emotions mixed into it.
Yeah.
But a lot of times with the professional session type thing, I want them to spill the beans, pour their heart out. I become their best friend in the moment, and I just hear what they have to say, and then I want to help execute that with their words.
Yeah.
So I kind of get to experience both worlds with just collaborating with friends and other musicians, and then also getting to just make sure that I'm focusing on this person and their feelings and the way that they want to say it. So I don't know. I really feel like that's a good question that I can't answer, other than I know my heart's in every all the music that I create. So
I feel like it's kind of like when you're fostering kittens or puppies.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You get emotionally invested in them, but you understand that like you're sending them on their way to a nice forever home.
That's right. That's
a good
right.
analogy.
Yeah.
That works out nicely.
There you go.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah. That's much nicer than the analogy I used to have for songwriting.
I don't get to keep it for my own, you know, but I cover them sometimes, you know.
Oh, there you go.
So,
yeah.
You know.
So like I'm covering the song. I wrote the song, but I'm covering it. Yeah, that's funny. All right. So Laura, for you, like you're a songwriter, you collaborate. You guys have obviously collaborated together.
We haven't actually sat down and wrote together yet.
Okay.
At all.
No, we need to.
I have such a desire to collaborate with other writers. It's really finding the time and just getting together.
Yeah.
It's not a supernatural thing for me to collaborate and write with others, but I'm very intrigued by it, and I have such a desire for it. But for me, songwriting is just like my own personal therapy. It's always been, you know, my best friend is my guitar. I sit down and I feel a certain way. I pick my guitar up, I start playing, and then whatever I sing, the lyrics that come out are really just revealing where my heart's at in that moment. And I would love to like just get creative with talented songwriters such as yourself, Sarah. I love your lyrics. A lot of times I feel like my lyrics are very simple because I'm just simply like saying how I feel, whereas some people that write lyrics beforehand, I feel like their songs are a little more poetic. And so I've been challenging myself. I want to just like write a poem and then turn it into a song because I feel like the lyrics might be, you know, better, stronger. So, but then again, this next song I'm going to be playing is Devil's Dance, and I wrote it in 15 minutes. It was just how I felt, and it came out, and it's turning out to be one of my most popular songs at open mic nights. And I think one of the most gratifying songs I've written because I really didn't try. It just kind of felt like it was downloaded and came out. So when I find myself trying too hard on a song, I'll just like quit working on it. I have like thousands of songs I've started. I was just telling Sarah, I have like 2 verses and a chorus to 1,000 songs. Let's sit down and, you know, work on these because I would love to share them with another writer.
I mean, that you and every other writer in the world.
Exactly.
Absolutely. The cutting room floor inside our brains is vast. So
I'm not alone.
let's hear that next song. What's it called?
This is Devil's Dance, and it's kind of a metaphor comparing entertaining negative thinking can feel like dancing with the devil. So, it's kind of like my life struggle of just getting over my own thoughts about myself, my voice, my music, and just, you know, comparing it to dancing with the devil.
I love it.
It was actually prompted by Josh Riley. he has an open mic at Crooked Thumb Brewing in Safety Harbor, and I started going there a couple years ago, and he was giving out writing prompts, and the prompt for that week was devil. So I had just been thinking about the devil. It sounds so bad. Like, I'm thinking about the devil as I'm going throughout my day, and then I'm like, I don't want to sit down and try. I just want to sit down when I'm ready. And I just felt the inspiration come and sat down, and this is the song that came out. Thanks to Josh. Thank you, Josh.
Dear listener, how often do you think about the devil? Let us know in the comments. Yeah.
On a roll again, growing like a weed, spreading in my head, no desert bloom to see. Gotta get back up on that stage. I need to sing, but I don't feel like a bird. No, I don't feel free. Feels more like dancing with the devil and letting him lead all my demons in a two-step as they feed on me and I keep on dancing. Oh, the devil's dance. I'm tumbling, breathing in the dust, stolen by the wind. I'm no diamond in the rough, but I gotta get up and play this old guitar, 'cause I've got something to say, but I don't feel like a star. So I keep on dancing with the devil and letting him lead all my demons in a two-step as they feed on me and I keep on dancing. Oh, the devil's dance. As soon as I am sure what this heart is for, I'm gonna take the lead here on this floor. Yeah, I knock 'em down and hit 'em like Rocky when I don't feel like a clown who keeps dancing, dancing around. I keep 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 on dancing with the devil and letting him lead all my demons in a two-step as they feed on me and I keep on dancing. Oh, the devil's dance. And I keep on dancing with the devil and letting him lead all my demons in a two-step as they feed on me and I keep on dancing. Oh, the devil's dance.
Laura Lanero here on Live Music Showcase in the Round. Welcome if you're just joining us. My name is Ken Apperson. Now is that time of the show. If you're a frequent listener, then you know about this. This is the AMA, Ask Musicians Anything segment. The segment where you as a listener can call in or send an email or leave a comment in the comments on the live stream right now with any questions and comments that you might have for Laura or for Sarah or for myself or for Live Music Showcase, the crew. Marcy over there on the camera right behind me, whatever you want to do. You can call into the station, 813-239-9663, and our board op Charlie will take your calls. He'll take your questions. He'll take your comments. He'll pass them on to me, and then at the end of the show, I'll share them with you guys, with Sarah and Laura, and make them weird. It's getting weird, okay? I want to know if you're drinking moonshine right now, listening to Sarah sing songs about drinking moonshine. Like, I want to know if you're having a crazy week. Like, send a comment. Let us know what you're doing, what you're going through, and we'll share it at the end of the show.
Yes, don't be shy. Sarah and I are the queens of awkward.
Challenge accepted.
Mutual weirdness.
Yeah. So on that subject, feet. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, Laura. I mean, Dancing with the Devil. I mean, the devil music and especially like Southern songwriting is no stranger to that particular subject matter. I mean, you found yourself thinking about the devil a lot. Did you have any strange occurrences while you were trying to write that song, thinking about that prompt?
No, not really.
That's good.
I was supposed to clean out the garage with my husband that day, and inspiration hit, and I said, honey, I'm sorry I can't clean the garage with you. I need to write this song.
Sounds like a blessing to me. Mm-hmm.
So he jokes about that, but he heard me writing it, and he's like, okay, you need to write that, because he could just feel he saw I was super inspired, so he was cool with me not cleaning the garage. Thankfully.
Did it get cleaned?
Yeah, it took a couple days, but eventually it did.
She was like, honey, I can't help you. I got to finish this song. It's like the next day, he's like, hey, you ready to go finish cleaning the garage? Oh, I just figured out the bridge. I can't help you. I'm so sorry. Yeah. You were like, I finished the song. He was like, I finished the garage. It was great.
Exactly. Well, the song was pretty much finished in about 15 minutes, and I just was so excited. I wanted to keep playing it because I wanted to play it at the open mic night.
Yes.
For Josh Riley and everybody there.
Well, anyone will tell you, the hardest part about writing a song is then learning the song you just wrote.
I'm constantly relearning the songs I've written.
Yeah.
I don't learn them. I just store them.
Spoken like a true session songwriter, absolutely. So, how many songs do you have in your songwriting bank?
I have two
Sarah?
phones. I have two phones.
2 phones worth?
Yeah, 2 phones worth. I run out of space.
That's
if that
great.
tells you anything. Honestly, I can't tell you. There's so many. Mm-hmm. So many. I mean, we've peaked at this point. So
we've peaked. We're bell curving at this point.
I don't know.
Yeah, you're like, I wrote all the good ones already. Everything else after this.
No, they keep getting better.
That's good to hear.
Yeah.
That's how it should be.
Yeah.
That's awesome. All right. So like I said, if you're listening right now, you can call in 813-239-9663, or you can leave an email. You can send us an email, dj@wmnf.org. If you can't get on the phone and do it old school style with our board op Charlie, you can always leave an email. We already have a couple of those coming through, so I'm really excited to take a look at those and share them with you at the end of the show. We do have more people in the comments. And by the way, if you're watching right now, price of entry, if you're watching the live stream, it's free. But if you hit the share button, that always goes a long way. So if you're watching right now, do us a favor, hit that share button. Let's see, a couple more very nice comments. We have Michelle says, hey, girl. Michelle says that. Michelle Ingram.
Oh, hey, girl.
I'm saying that wrong.
She's amazing. I love her voice.
Elizabeth says, Devil's Dance is my favorite. Tamara. Woot woot. So glad to see you both. And then Ricardo says, when does Pat Barmore and Pete Gallagher play? That's a great question, Ricardo. I have no idea who either of those people are. So if you want to send me a link to those people's online presence, maybe we can get them on soon. Who knows? That's how it works. All right. I believe it's Sarah's turn.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the next one you're going to play for us, Sarah?
So, this is called Stupid Song. Interesting title.
Okay.
It's actually, to set the stage, it's about a struggle within myself, but also, and music, creating music and kind of how people visualize it. But most importantly, like, it's a representation of a toxic relationship also, where,
Tell me about the toxic relationship. What do you mean? What are we talking? What kind of toxicity are we talking about? Are we talking about psychological warfare?
Toxic codependency, where you love them, but hurtful things can be said, and they stick around.
Ah.
So
Personal experience?
I kind of pull from personal experiences. Sometimes they start that way and then they
Sure.
grow into much more than that, and kind of pull other people's personal experiences into it too. They're unknowing, so it doesn't hurt their feelings.
You're kind of giving off an energy right now that tells me that this is a song that kind of helped you get through something.
It's actually become much more than I realized it would. So it's very lyrically poetic all throughout, and it's turned out to be a healing song. So I'm excited. I'm excited to share it with you.
I love it. Take it away.
Okay. If I can remember it.
That's always lovely.
Is that all it takes? Is it that easy? No room for mistakes. You're just gonna leave me. And make sure I know it's my fault you're gone. 'Cause I'm never enough, and I'll always get it wrong. This is just another stupid song. This is just another stupid song. Hang up my defenses and let go of my pride. 'Cause crying is senseless, I know it, I've tried. But your words hang around, they stick to my bones. And I feel the weight now, why can't I let go? This is just another stupid song. This is just another stupid song. I gave you my wings, but you left me bleeding. And I remember things, but you say I'm not seeing. Why do I apologize when you call me crazy? But maybe you're justified, and I love you, baby. This is just another stupid song. This is just another stupid song. Is that all it takes? Is it that easy?
Sarah Mae Gunn here on Live Music Showcase In the Round, a special In the Round episode with Sarah Mae Gunn and Laura Lanero. You all right?
Okay.
That's
Sometimes
heavy.
I'm not all right.
Yeah, that's a heavy song.
Sometimes it's pretty heavy.
Positive, like I mean that in a good way. I mean that in a
Yes.
positive way. I talk about it on the show all the time. You know, the magic of music is its ability to draw emotions out of people, draw it out of the performer, draw it out of the listeners, and connect. You know, and the beauty of a song like that, and I think is that for every one person that could write a song like that, there's hundreds that have experienced that have been through it, that need to know that they're not alone.
Yes.
Yeah.
One of the worst things that abuse does to a person is it makes them feel like they're on an island.
Yeah.
Like they're the only one going through it, like they're stuck in that space.
It's definitely solitude, you're alone. I agree.
And one of the best ways to get out of that is to find out that you're not alone, is to hear a song or to hear another person, a kind word from a friend or a family member say, hey, I'm here with you. You're not alone.
I agree.
So, all right. Laura, how does that song make you feel?
Sad.
Sad? Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. You're good at that. That's what she enjoys making people cry.
I do.
Hey, you know what?
I love it though, and we need to get in.
With the big grin on her face.
I have a way of writing upbeat songs when I'm feeling down. I think it's my way of. I'll write like really sad, messed up lyrics, but like have an upbeat kind of tune. And
I love that. Actually, I'm a big fan of that.
Like this next one, it's also my toxic relationship song. It's called Broken Record.
You just have one toxic relationship song?
Many. Lots of toxic relationships.
Yeah, musicians, we love to write about the toxic relationships in our lives. Yeah.
And I think this one, when I was writing it, actually made me realize that I was such a big part of the toxicity. And I was like, wow, it's really about being in a codependent relationship and being presented with an opportunity to move into something that seemed better. And then realizing, hey, I'm just going to leave this and end up in another codependent, toxic relationship. And I kind of realized that while writing the song. So the song kind of just unraveled. That way. So
it's kind of like a self-aware.
Yeah, and just kind of seeing everything for really what it was. And, on both sides, it was just like a broken record. And I was just over it. And I'm like, you know what? This is all just a broken record. Me, him, all of this. So
in addiction recovery, they call that a moment of clarity.
So I guess that's what I got during this song, and then felt much better after I wrote it, I guess.
Good. Take it away.
Just like a broken record, I hate to say it again. I'm sorry, so sorry, baby. We're bleeding, and it feels like slowly dying. I can't keep this up when I'm lying. I'm so lonely, I'm not smiling like I wanna be. So I keep on singing sorry until he stays. 'Cause I'm not strong enough yet to change my ways. So play on broken record, play. So play on broken record, play. Just like a dream, nothing was what it seemed. I'm sorry, I just can't believe you, baby. Your feelings, though it felt like we were flying high, just like the stars, we were shining bright. We were happy, we were smiling, yeah, we were free. But he kept on singing sorry until I stayed. 'Cause he's not strong enough yet to change his ways. So play on broken record, play. So play on broken record, play. one day. I guess we'll never know unless we change. Thank you for the chance anyway. Maybe you'll still be there waiting to hear me singing sorry until you stay. 'Cause I'm not strong enough yet to change my ways. So play on broken record, play. So play on broken record, play. So play on broken record, play.
Lovely. Laura Lanero.
Thank you.
Broken record. They're the worst. They get a little bit of heat on them, and they never quite sound the same. You know, you can't brush them off. You know what I mean, Mark? Like the 45s, if they just, they're so delicate. Don't leave your records in the sun.
Not a good idea.
That's right. Yeah, your relationships, however, should never be in the dark. So, especially your worst intentions with them. I love it. I think it's great. I'm a big fan of the upbeat tune with the
Sad lyrics or difficult?
Yeah,
or
the complicated lyrics.
complicated.
Yeah, for sure. You know, one of the most famous bands ever to really master that technique, I think, was Third Eye Blind back in the 90s.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Love Third Eye Blind.
Holy moly. Out there, if you're listening and you've never heard the song Slow Motion by Third Eye Blind, go and give it a listen. But be very careful to not do so around children. I'll just say that. That's a wild song. If you're just joining us, we are here on Live Music Showcase with Laura Lanero and Sarah Mae Gunn doing an In the Round episode. And we're coming up to the end of the show here. So we actually got through, what are we at? Three songs now? So
we're on our fourth.
We might actually get through all four. Before we do, though, we'll go ahead and we'll do the credits for the show now. We'll do them a little early. But credit where credit is due. The show couldn't function without the incredible team of people that work behind the scenes to make sure that it looks and sounds as good as it does. Sound mixer Mark Perfetti, audio assistant Pam Robinson, video director Stephanie Fugelberg. Our camera operators are Marcy Connors, Lisa Reuter, and Charles Holsopple. Our board op is Charlie Cushing, and I'm your host, Ken Apperson. Before we go to, we do have a couple of comments from the AMA. Let's see. I know we have at least two. Yep, we do. All right, let's see. We have one comment that was just saying, this was a comment from a person who says about songwriting. In Nashville, they say if you change a word, you get a third.
One word is 1/3.
Yep.
I've heard it.
I was going to say that earlier because that's what Sarah told me when I first met her. One word, 1/3. And I was like, oh, all right.
That's what they say.
Yeah, that's what they say.
Yeah, I agree with it.
Not how it works in my home studio, but whatever.
Well, one word can kind of inspire
A whole song.
I couldn't agree more.
Yeah, that's why.
That's true. Unless it's like the or of.
Yeah,
or
exactly.
They, that doesn't count. Let's see. We have a listener comment just says, "We love you, Sarah Mae," in all caps. So that's very sweet. And then another one. I think it's another one or it's the same one. Okay, here we go. Hi, we wanted to say hi to Sarah Mae and Laura. We are a family in Colorado. Love to hear her sing her songs. A special shout out from nephew Eli Strength.
Aww. That's my family.
Oh, that's very sweet. Love a supportive family up in here. That's what I'm talking about.
Thank you, Eli.
And then it says, Gerald says, Papa is watching too.
Oh.
Hey, Papa.
Hi, Papa. I love you.
Is that a figurative Papa or literal Papa?
My literal Papa.
Aw, that's adorable. And then HL says, Laura Lanero, you are truly amazing.
Oh, I love you.
Love that. Thank you so much for all of the support. The show's not over yet. I think we're going to maybe get into one more song from each of them. Yeah. So here's the deal. The radio broadcast, if you're listening on 88.5 FM or if you're listening on WMNF.org right now, The show ends at exactly 3:01 p.m. if you're listening live. If you're listening in podcast form, the show ends whenever you hit the stop button, so don't worry, disregard. But the beauty of it is if you join us for the live stream right now, you will catch all of the after radio broadcast hijinks, including the complete song that's playing during the radio cutoff and whatever we get into after that as well. So jump over to the live stream. Again, on Facebook, it's WMNF's Live Music Showcase, and on YouTube, it's just WMNF Community Radio. You'll find us there. All right, so Sarah, what is the final song you're going to leave us with?
I just wrote this, and I'm going to be staring at my screen the whole time. It's brand new. I figured I'd be really vulnerable and share something fresh with you guys.
I love it. Thank you.
It's called The Alafaya, and it's about a river close to our house.
Oh, yeah. I'm familiar with the Alafaya.
And I kind of wanted to encapsulate the idea of how to describe why a bad day of fishing is better than a good day of anything else. So, and it's just descriptive of the area.
I love it. Take it away.
Forgive me if I butcher it. I'll try not to. Take Hurrah Creek down on the bridge by the station where the alligators grow. And oh, you'll see, oh, the cypress trees, and hear that brown water flow. It gets you wondering what it used to be. Back when it wasn't so used to me. Let the waters take you where the stream head breaks out into the Alafaya. Go on and lose the day, 'cause you're bound to stay drifting with the Florida pines. Lord willing, and that creek don't rise. Lord willing, and that creek don't rise. If you hang a left by the arrowhead, you can see that old dirt mine. Go on and take a rest underneath the nest, hiding in the shady oak line. Hear the wind dancing with the leaves. Lay back and listen to the river sing. Leave it on the bank and let it wash away out into the Alafaya. Like the kudzu vines, go on and lose the time, even if the fish don't bite. Lord willing, and that creek don't rise. 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 You take Hurrah Creek down on the bridge by the station where the alligators grow.
Sarah Mae Gunn here on Live Music Showcase. I love it. Let's jump right into your final song, Laura. And remember, if this gets cut off by the radio cutoff, you can still hear the entire song on the live stream. So jump over and join us there.
All right, this song is titled Bye. I figured it would be fitting for the last song. Bye.
Selfish like the sun on a cloudy day, yeah. You can't shine to save, and you guilty.
This is WMNF.